Township Board of Trustees special meeting to order. Roll call for attendance, please.
Kevin?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Nick?
Yes.
All right, and we have the quorum.
All right, please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for prayer or meditation. Thank you. All right, do we have any announcements or correspondences?
Nope.
We have no scheduled meeting guests today. We do have meeting minutes from our 2/17/2026 meeting for review, so I'll entertain a motion to accept those as presented.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion on the meeting minutes from the 17th? All right, hearing none, roll call for acceptance.
Kevin?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Nick?
Yes.
All right.
We have an agenda before us. I'll entertain a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right, any additions, subtractions, or changes to the agenda?
No.
All right, hearing none, roll call for acceptance of the agenda as presented.
Kevin?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Nick?
Yes.
All right, agenda accepted.
I don't believe we had warrants or purchase orders today, correct?
No.
All right, so we will bypass purchase orders and warrants. We'll now move into public comment. Thank you, sir. All right, we have one public comment today. I'd like to remind our individuals that we have 3 minutes. The floor is yours, Mr. Anderson.
Hi, Dick. Good. Just a little bit of information for the board and anybody that may be watching or listening. I volunteer at the Brimfield Community Cupboard, and the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank gave us some statistics of what we did last year. And I thought it warranted everybody knowing. In 2025, we distributed 239,290 pounds of food, 66,990 pounds of produce, and we served 4,868 people. Some of them being repeated, obviously. And then how did we use our money for shopping? 65% of the food that we received from the food bank was free. That that equaled 155,000 pounds. We bought food at a reduced price of 21%. That was 51,000 pounds, and we purchased 13%, basically, that we paid full price for. That was just with the food bank. We buy at Myers and a couple other places when Myers has their cashback programs. It equals out to what we paid was 13 cents on a pound of food. And all through the year, we paid a total to the food bank $30,588. And the value, if we would have bought it at the store, was $332,000. We had some grant support, and the pounds of government support that we had was 57,000 pounds, and that value equals $41,000. So Brimfield is obviously the largest food cupboard in the township. We disperse more than anybody does. But there's still a lot of clients out there. Streetsboro services about the same number of people that we do, being a good-sized entity. But just thought everybody want to know that. I found it interesting, and I thought, wow, I didn't think the numbers were that big, and I was kind of amazed myself. That's all I got to say.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the impact you have on our community. It's great.
Any other public comments? What's that?
You still need money? Yeah, I had a full set.
Anybody, any other public comments? Open up. Okay, hearing none. Safety concerns?
No.
All right, hearing no safety concerns. Moving to the business portion of our meeting. We just have the fiscal office on the agenda today, so floor is yours, Jasmine.
All right, so what I have before you is an appropriation resolution. This is a resolution authorizing permanent appropriations for fiscal year 2026. So basically, this is our certificate of our total amount of estimated resources that should be coming into Brimfield Township. So with this budget, we just have to make sure expenses does not go over these amounts. Any changes that has to be done just needs to be submitted to the county, and they can make amendments then. But for 2026, our total 2026 estimated resources is $13,142,344.07. I did have Joe put this on the screen just in case somebody wants to come back and look at this via our stream, just so you can see the numbers that I am displaying and showing to the board members as well. And you can go ahead and go to the next couple of pages just so they're viewable. And just stay on a few seconds and then go to the next one. I just want to make sure they're viewable online. So I just need approval from the board for these appropriations.
I'll entertain a motion to approve appropriation resolution in title only.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
A motion is second, so now we can discuss on the floor.
Okay.
So Jasmine, just for clarification on this, so once we approve the amount, we're just approving it by fund type. So in other words, general fund, you hold as the fiscal officer the authority to move them from line item to line item without coming back to the board. We're just approving the total general fund, correct?
Right, so this isn't just general fund, so this will expand over all of our funds. So our governmental funds and our special revenue funds, which includes fire, police, roads, any debt service funds, any fund that Brimfield Township holds.
Right, but what I'm saying is the more detailed.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you gave us.
Oh,
you can
correct.
move with- you
Oh,
can move
correct,
those lines
correct,
with
correct.
inside without coming back to the board.
Correct,
We're
yes,
just giving the authority over the overall amounts.
Correct.
Those funds.
yes.
Okay. Which is fine, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page with that. And this is based on data that was provided by the county in the past, correct?
Correct. The county every year will send out kind of like a estimated certification of revenues or appropriations that they expect in taxes that we plan on receiving throughout the year. So I do use that to project these numbers.
Okay. Sue, any questions?
Yeah. Here, on this report, I don't see anything that, where all these little, where they're all marked in yellow. What does that mean? Because I don't see a legend on here.
There's no legend. This is just a shell. The yellow is just numbers that I have to fill in. So there's no legend or anything.
Okay, but I still only knew where it talks about special revenue funds, and then under that, it's got a long list of areas, but they're yellow, and I want to know what that yellow means.
It doesn't mean anything. So special revenue fund, so if you look at the yellow ones, technically, yellow are for police, gray is for fire, and green for roads.
Okay.
And then the yellow
Gotcha.
numbers are just an
I
indicator of
see.
the manually.
Yeah, so the yellow highlighted areas are just numbers I have to go in and manually update every year. Everything else is calculated by a formula. Any other questions?
Since I've never been here before, how does this compare to like the previous year?
Well, our budget has been steadily increasing from year over year. So it is a little bit higher than last year's.
Do you know ballpark?
Ballpark, let me give you actuals, one second.
Okay.
1 second. My computer working today. Let me not say it too, it might mess up. Cents to- Let's see. I did it real quick. Oh, shoot. I thought I could find it super quick.
It's okay.
Let me bring up our fiscal.
So what line item does that money come in?
So JED,
Yeah.
so when JED comes in, it just 30-30-10 split. So anytime the JED comes in, we just split it between the departments as the board agreed.
Where's it on the sheet though? Like, there's not a separate line item? for
There's
that?
not a separate line item,
Okay.
nope. So the only line item we have is for the JED M&I, just because that has to be held separately.
Okay. So that just comes in under,
So that comes in, and that's budgeted within other resources under fire, roads, general fund, and police.
so it's tied into that?
It's tied into-
Police special levy.
Correct, under other sources, non-property taxes.
Okay, perfect. Just for clarification for everybody. Other questions? All right, if we're hearing no other questions or comments, we do have a motion and a second on the floor to accept the appropriation resolution. Any additional comments?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, hearing none, roll call.
All right, Kevin,
Yes.
Sue,
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
all right, motion passes.
All right, we're now moving to for the good of the Brimfield Township. Any additional comments?
Do you want to talk about the food thing or no? Food trucks?
We can talk a little bit, I mean, we can talk about anything, so, 'cause we, I mean, there's no, if we do an action, we have to update the agenda, but just a conversation's fine.
Yeah.
So,
We have like 7 or 8 that want to be involved, so. Do you want me to bring those to the board? I mean, the timeline is tight.
yeah, my opinion would be probably not more than 4, because I think if you get to 7, you're gonna have too many food trucks for the amount of people that will come.
Okay.
And I just don't wanna leave the food trucks in a position where they never wanna come back, does that make sense?
Yep.
But I'm open to opinions on that, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. I just thought a food truck, touch a truck day might be, if you're not interested in trucks, you should be interested in a food truck.
I'm not opposed to running all 7 of them, and we'll just highly advertise it as a food truck event. Parking will become, is always an issue, but we just park them at the community center. And walk them down.
I love food. I'm just saying.
So Jasmine says 7 food trucks. Maybe we cap it now and say like,
You tell me.
first 7?
I'm just offering. You want to do 7? We'll find somewhere to park them.
There's plenty of parking.
Okay.
I'd say the more the merrier.
Okay.
They're from ice cream to soda pops to southern cooking to tacos to hamburgers.
Let's take them.
Okay. Cap it at 7?
Let's cap it at 7.
Okay.
They'll need to confirm with us, even if it's just via email, so that we can start to map it out too.
Okay.
The other thing that we will have to be upfront with them that is gonna be limited resources. I don't think there's gonna be fresh water for them to tap into there. So I know we had that problem with the vendor one year. We
Okay.
needed water, it was something.
I'll bring the list back Monday.
Okay. Yes, sir. Wasn't
Sounds
it?
good.
Yeah. Right?
Good. I went to it last year. And it was amazing, all the people that came out. People brought their dogs and walked them, and brought their kids and walked them, and just had a really, really good time. The weather was in our favor.
Craig is working with Lowe's right now to see if we can get them to bring their volunteers down. We did this when we first started it. You know how they do the little construction projects at Lowe's days? See if they'll send 1 or 2 workers down and do that in the pavilion. Thought that would be a nice addition.
Okay.
So. That's where we're at.
Okay, that's good news.
That's all I have.
All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this special meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Roll call?
Kevin?
Yes.
Sue?
yes.
Nick?
Yes.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Can you pass that down, Mr. J?